Welcome back, Keystone Outdoor subscribers. In today's video, we will be going through with you guys the rod and reel setups that I use for trout fishing, bass fishing, and my big rods that I use for catfish, carp, and bigger fish. First off, I have my trout rods for this year. The rods are the Fenwick Eagle rods. In a size 5 foot, light moderate. They just work real well. Nice ultralight rods. And when you're creek fishing, like I do for most of my trout, you need something light and movable when you're moving around to different spots. Now for the reel, I use the President, Pfluger, the standard one, in size 20, I believe, with 6-pound mono. Straight up mono is what I use. I do have to tell you, a couple weeks back, I did have one of these Fenwick Eagle rods break on me. And short story, I sent a Fenwick photos of the rod and explained what happened. And within the next day, they had told me my rod was covered because the Fenwick Eagles come with a 5-year warranty. And within a week, they'd sent me a new rod. So that was great. Yeah, it's not good to have a rod break, but you know, their customer support was very good in that aspect. And yeah, that was great. Definitely a good rod. I like it. Now for my bass rods, 2 different ones here. My spinning combo. First, I use the Fenwick HMG rods, which are lifetime warranty. This is the 6'6" medium action. I have 12-pound mono on my rods, paired with the Garcia Revo. I think this is the Revo X. You can get that at Bass Pro, and maybe your local bait shops might have it, but I got most of this on sale at Bass Pro when they had ran their spring sale. Now for my bait caster, pretty much the same thing. Another HMG by Fenwick, except this is the 7-foot medium heavy, but it also has the bait caster by Garcia. And it is also the Revo, I believe the Revo X. This one has a 7-to-1 bearing ratio. Again with 12-pound mono line. Now for my heavy combos for catfish, carp, and bigger fish. I just had to go with the Ugly Stick GX2s. The reasoning, well, they're just, from what I've found, they're the most durable rods you'll ever find. I've never heard of one to break. They also come with warranty of 7 years, which is pretty good for a $50 rod. I actually have 3 different ones. I have 2 in the 6-foot heavy action and 1 in the 6'6" heavy action. And my reels, I use the Penn Fierce 3, and I believe these are the 4,000, no, these are the 3,000 series. They're all the 3,000 series. Then I use 35-pound braid to a 50-pound mono line. And on those I have circle hooks as of now, but that could change based on if I'm fishing for catfish or carp or whatever it may be, striper. At some point I do want to go and try for a striper fish somewhere with them. But yeah, they all seem to work good for now. I haven't used my bass rods too much yet, but a couple times I have. They seem pretty good. Yeah, my trout rods, I have no complaints. In the past, I've used 4-pound line for bass, or trout, excuse me. 4-pound for trout, and I decided to up it to 6-pound this year, thinking if I hook into some bigger fish, the 4-pound line might not do so well, so I upped it, and I hooked into a good many big fish this year of the 20-inch size, and it seemed to do real well, so I think I'll probably stick to that in the future. The 12-pound and the bass rods seem pretty good. Not too many complaints there. The only thing I'd say with my catfish rods, the 35-pound line to the 50-pound leader might be a bit overkill. Just where we're at, we go to a reservoir, and catfish we catch there aren't overly big, and that's a little overpower for them. But then if I go to the river and hook into something real big, you want to have something big, and and considering the state record was just broken at 65 pounds, you definitely want something heavy enough in case you were to hook in to something that big, which is rare, but you never know. Even fishing the 30-40 pound range at the river isn't uncommon anymore, so it's better to be safe than sorry, I guess. But we'll definitely monitor that and make a decision at the end of the year if we should keep that line for next year or downsize. But yeah, those are the combos and everything I use right now for bass, trout fishing, catfish, and carp. Yeah, our next video will probably be on my top bass lures for 2023. And also, once we get to 1,000 subscribers, we'll be doing a jersey giveaway where I'll give away one of these jerseys that I use. It'll be custom signed by me. If you have not subscribed, hit the plus button. Hit the bell notification so you'll know when our next videos come through to you to watch. And we'll see you next time.